This is really crazy. Elon Musk has finally dropped a bombshell after a long time, and it will significantly affect the price of Shiba Inus. The most bizarre aspect is something Coinbase recently reported. Countless Shiba Inu are on the line. People are starting to question if these two are connected in any way, and that might be a sign that big things are on the way. Give me the lowdown. Whatever I'm describing, I have no idea. Let me explain. Your daily dose of Shiba wealthy coins is here. If Shiba is something that piques your interest, you have come to the right place. Stay ahead of the curve in the cryptocurrency business and get the scoop on all the newest news predictions by subscribing. Click the like button to receive more SHIB news. Not long ago, something big was announced. Elon Musk just shocked the whole Shiba Inu community. This isn't just another one of his inane tweets. He really said something substantial about Bitcoin. This one is huge, distinct, and causing a stir in the Bitcoin market as a whole. The Shiba Inu is always right in the middle of everything. Pardon me, but there's more. Something much bigger is about to happen, and Coinbase is in the middle of it. There has been an overwhelming amount of talk about Shiba Inu tokens, billions upon trillions. All indications are that it is preparing the way for a historic occurrence. Any change in wallet activity, institutional interest, or a major disclosure could be a precursor to an impending event. Even if it sounds great, you might be wondering if the charts are actually reflecting all this excitement. The Shiba Inu, how's he doing? It has already been analyzed by at least one analyst. Truthfully, what he sees might be the start of a very explosive turn of events. The Shiba Inu, he says, has finally turned around its downward trend. That annoying slump will be a thing of the past. Therefore, it is now available at no cost. The breakout zone is currently being carefully re-evaluated. I think it's great. It has changed in some way. There appears to be an impending shift. Now that we're on the topic of significant shifts, the Shiba Inu horoscope is currently undergoing one. Not a small jiggle, the market is deciding what happens next. One of the most important price zones of the previous several months is once again becoming a crucial battleground. Right now, Shiba Inu is at the center of a huge spectrum. Tokens worth around 500 trillion Shiba Inu are sitting in over 170,000 wallets at the current price point. There is a staggering concentration of tokens there. A great deal of buying, selling, hesitating, and leaping has transpired here. Not just a number on a graph, it's a psychological battlefield. There are advocates and detractors on this enormous battlefield. Money just floats on air. Exactly what is happening right now. Just below the crucial trend line, the Shiba Inu is whirling about. It seems to be preparing to make a big decision, since it has been dragged back beneath after previously breaking above it. The price movement has become more limited, and there are some strong technical signs that are applying upward pressure. Information kept on the blockchain is useful in this regard. More than just a pretty sight, the gigantic cluster of over 500 trillion Shiba Inu serves as a formidable defense. It would appear that this zone is in great demand. This place has welcomed many genuine holders in the past, and many of them remain now. Assisting in this way is not enough. That embodies commitment. There may be some seeming unpredictability in the near future. A Shiba Inu might be sent flying in that configuration by a single solid spark in an area of such great pressure and energy growth. The stillness before a tempest is palpable. Everything comes down to the future. Investors' involvement might also make this region the launchpad for something much bigger than anyone had imagined. Nobody saw this coming, though. No one, not even the most knowledgeable crypto specialists. On Sunday, June 1st, Elon Musk dropped yet another bombshell. The new X platform conversation application XChat has been officially launched by Senna billionaire, the famous face of Tesla and SpaceX. On top of that, you won't find this in the standard software update or bug fix. False. It has a distinct construction. Based on his claims, XChat was constructed using the incredibly fast and secure computer language Rust from the ground up and features what he calls Bitcoin-style encryption. An altogether new architectural style lies concealed beneath its exterior. To top it all off, customers don't need a phone number to make audio and video calls on any platform. My mind is blown. It boils down to rethinking the function of personal communication in the information age. At this point, things begin to become interesting. It wasn't just because of technology that this message became viral. Pete Rizzo responded by doing something. His work as a journalist and historian of Bitcoin is well known. The fact that he brought it to light is noteworthy. Based on Musk's timeline, it's been almost 3 years since he last mentioned Bitcoin. I think that's a big deal. Tesla put $1.5 billion in Elon's Bitcoin business when he was last in the headlines. What were the reasons behind that? It didn't take long for Bitcoin's value to double. Rizzo warns investors to be on the lookout for a reaction from the market whenever Musk does anything. Several cryptocurrency specialists immediately thought of Elon's oblique mentions of Bitcoin in interviews and podcasts. Yeah, that's right. But it's unlike anything else. There is an air of seriousness about this. Using Bitcoin-style encryption, Elon Musk is building a global communications infrastructure. Since this pertains to the infrastructure, the big money is interested. We can go on to talking about how important this is for Shiba Inu now. The legendary impact that Musk has had on the Bitcoin business is impossible to ignore. Instantly upon his mention of Bitcoin, prices began to fluctuate. Think back on a time when things were better. The Shiba Inu would become completely overwhelmed by even a single tweet or meme. On this occasion, though, it appears to be more significant. His activities go beyond just sharing memes. He also talks about building platforms and systems, and gives clues about how crypto concepts may be integrated into traditional tech even further. The fact is, an independent gain in Bitcoin's value is quite rare. Everything goes overboard. The energy, the funding, the forward momentum. Soon alternative cryptocurrency will be considered. Shiba Inu, as one of the most talked about tokens, often leads altcoins when market sentiment improves. If Bitcoin takes off after this Musk moment, Shiba Inus might swim with the sharks. Here we are talking about an extremely rare catalyst that is moving very quickly, and with a lot of force. The price changes because more people are paying attention to Musk, which raises the volume. On top of that, the Shiba Inu's vital signs are showing signs of life in the charts. Rest assured, buckle up. The present trend, along with Musk's ongoing focus on crypto infrastructure, bodes well for Shiba Inu's potential to become a dominant participant in the market. However, something strange is happening right now. It seems like something is happening behind the scenes that doesn't add up, yet it may in fact be a precursor to a major development. A large-scale Shiba Inu translocation has recently taken place. Exactly 3.86 trillion tokens. No, that's not a mistake. Roughly 3 million is what we're discussing. Around $36 million, or 3 trillion Shiba Inus, were purchased by Coinbase Institutional. This isn't your average situation, so pay attention. When we think about the most impressive Shiba Inu tricks of late, this one is right up there. Even if the move's genesis was there, it wasn't just the size of the move that caught everyone off guard. Blockchain watchers found that the tokens were sent from a wallet that had never been linked to a major exchange previously. No one, not even Binance or Coinbase. It was like a wallet from another world. Remained composed unnoticed. Suddenly, an amount equal to about $40 million in Shiba Inu money vanishes into Coinbase's institutional service. Alarm bells rang out, sending the analytics dashboards into a tizzy. It was well known that this wallet included a significant number of dogs with Shiba ancestry. It also didn't dump everything all of a sudden. Moreover, 30 billion Shiba Inus are still housed there. Therefore, this was hardly a radical change. It looks like this is more of a calculated move, a partial liquidation, or maybe even a part of a bigger scheme. Why now? Is the next critical question. For what reason should one send billions of tokens to an institutional account on Coinbase? At this point, connections start to appear. Elon Musk has unveiled XChat, a new messaging app featuring innovative features and encryption similar to Bitcoin. Suddenly, a plethora of Shiba Inu are finding new homes at various facilities. No, it's not a coincidence at all. Harmony. How appropriate. Does this whale possess any level of intelligence? Is a more substantial shift in the market being anticipated by this strategic adjustment? Well. Shiba Inu and other crypto assets are seeing heavy investment as a result of the X platform's growing crypto-friendly features. We have seen this before. The whales always put locomotion first. They are the only ones who can see the impending storm. They don't care about headlines. Their posture is low and sneaky.